Today's subscriber shoutout goes to 𝕼𝕝𝕕 Exotic Live wooztuber. Thank you for subscribing and being a subscriber. And today's commenter shoutout goes to Woozworld. Thank you for commenting and watching my videos. Now, let's get into the video. Welcome to youtube.com/noblegarden, and today I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on theme games nowadays and why I think they're kind of going downhill. Big shout out to my friend Pierce. If it wasn't for her, I would not be able to make this video. She kind of made the script type thing that I will be referencing, and she also shared her thoughts with me, which helped humongously with this video. Here's an example of what I'm talking about here. Usually when you hear Halloween, you think of trick-or-treaters or witches, skeletons, maybe a vampire or a zombie. But with theme games nowadays, when people hear that theme, they just put together some random spooky-looking items that they have that never really make sense. And it's usually the same bunch of items every time. A mask, Sylvester body, or the 𝕬𝕬𝕤𝕣𝕝𝕝 outfit. And then they'll do one of 3 poses and end up winning. They win by putting together some random spooky-looking items instead of people who actually have creativity and less pay-to-win outfits. And that was just an example. This happens with all sorts of themes. People will just use the same exact outfits for every theme, so nothing's really that creative nowadays. And it doesn't help that those items are usually really expensive and not beginner-friendly at all. This will discourage people from playing Woozworld and, in result, make the community shrink, because it makes it very difficult for newer players to play theme games. It seems like no matter the theme, if you have a big skirt or some obnoxiously ginormous wings, you're safe from losing. As theme games get more boring with everybody pulling out their copy and paste outfits out of the outfit saver every game, people are trying to spice it up to make it actually fun. Especially when people really only play for the prize at this point. This is another effect of the themes becoming less noob-friendly. In an attempt to make it more fun, Woozens went from Christmas to cereal brands. Yes, that is a real theme. In heart of the themes getting harder, it's become even less noob-friendly and the community is just seriously not growing. There's always the same people at theme games, whether you're hosting or playing. With the new modernized themes, it's very discouraging for new players, and they usually just give up on theme games and it goes nowhere. This is a big reason why I stopped playing theme games. They just started to get way too difficult for me with the new themes that people are making up, because some of them are extremely random, so you never really know what to expect. This is a smaller problem that has been noticed. Usually when people pick a theme, they reach for holidays or some sort of event. But recently, owners have been seen picking very specific themes, such as a team of race car drivers. They'll choose a specific theme catering to their liking, making it extremely hard for basically all the Woozens playing the game, because they don't really know what they're talking about, or they don't really understand what the theme is. People will also win because they're the owner's friend, or they won't get picked because they're the winner's friend, which has been a problem. This can be so discouraging, and very frustrating as well. Along with the themes updating, the rules are also changing in ways that aren't even necessary or helpful at all. It used to be just the winner did LTS or emo, and then whoever did it last had to buy, trade, or get out. Now, there are several options for what you can do, and some of them are replacing the old ones, now making not only new players excluded from theme games, but also the older ones that only recognize the old rules. One of the things added to theme games was an option to pick who has the worst outfit, because people were complaining that people with good outfits were losing because of LTS. But that was the charm to theme games. You have to be good at styling and putting together outfits, and you have to have fast fingers. That's one of the things that made the game interesting and more interactive. It makes no sense because people say they removed it to make the game easier and simpler, but then they turn around and do crazy themes such as Power Rangers as Walmart employees. The new rules and changes didn't even stick to one formula of making the game less hectic or harder to win. They're just all over the place. There's even some theme games where one of the options for the winners was to pick LTS, emo, or spin a color wheel. And then if the wheel landed on the color of your tile, you were out, which is so unfair on so many levels. Theme games originally had 2 main points: dressing up and typing/being fast. These picks, color wheels, etc. are ridiculous and take away so much fun from the game, in my opinion at least. They made the games more exciting, and yes, maybe people with good outfits were out, but that was the point of the LTS or emo part of the game, the typing. Now, instead of the themes being simple and fun, they're also hard and expensive. This is also another reason why I stopped playing theme games, because I'm used to the old theme games and the old rules. I don't really understand all this new stuff that people just keep adding and adding and adding. Like, what does being safe mean? How do you get to be safe? Back when I used to play theme games, that was never a thing. I genuinely just can't keep up with the new rules and just everything that people are adding and changing to theme games. In conclusion, I believe theme games are going downhill. The ridiculously difficult themes people are making up and the strange, unnecessary rules people are making is so discouraging from not only new players, but older players as well. People are making theme games so difficult nowadays. People barely play for fun anymore, it's now about the prize. Because almost everybody has the same outfits, or very similar ones. And because this stuff is so discouraging, it's the same people playing theme games almost every time. If you play or host theme games a lot, you probably see the same people over and over again, because no one wants to play them. They're very confusing and very difficult nowadays. I'm so excited to post this video. I really want to hear your guys' opinions, and I really hope something is done about this, even though it probably won't. But guys, I just really miss the old, simple, fun theme games. They're so hard and confusing now. That is all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you guys so much, and goodbye.